channel. So our channel, V is for Vegans, is just a fun way to kind of get to know the vegan lifestyle, different vegan foods, and just have it being more of like a laid back, fun experience. We're gonna show you some foods that will be tasting similar to the real thing, but we're also mainly focusing on just letting you guys know that vegan food does taste amazing.
It tastes so good. If you know how to cook, it'll taste good, and we're gonna teach you guys how to make the food.
And it's so much healthier than what you're probably used to eating, or if you are vegan, just another spin on the way to make the things that you eat every single day. And maybe something that you can learn.
Yeah,
So
we're learning as we're doing it too, so that's gonna be fun. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the video.
and catch us in our next one. Thanks. Bye.
So we are making tofu scramble today, and I just cut open into this firm tofu. Be careful for you first timers there, because when I tell you there's so much liquid in this, and the first time I opened it I was like dripping tofu water everywhere. So make sure you're very delicate with this and you pour it out. For this serving, it's gonna serve 2 people, and you're gonna use the whole thing. So the whole block of tofu is gonna go into your tofu scramble. It's super important to wash your hands during this because it's gonna get really handsy, and we're gonna crumble up the tofu.
So in today's recipe for this tofu scramble, we are going to be using this bacon, which I'm super excited about. Me and Corey both have never used this bacon before. It's Sweet Earth, Enlightened Foods, Hickory, Sage, Benevolent bacon. So we'll see how this tastes. I'm just going to take it out. It definitely, just looking at it, does not look like real bacon, and I'm not expecting it to taste like real bacon. I'm just expecting my taste buds to be satisfied by the taste of vegan bacon. You can hear it sizzle. How many pieces are in that package?
8.
Wow. So we're probably just gonna keep it with 5 today. Since it's me and you. Just so you guys know, our recipes today are going to be based off of 2 servings for 2 people, at least.
Jess and I love bacon, or we used to love bacon anyway, so this is just for 2 people.
Speak for yourself. I actually used to hate bacon.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I never once in my life liked bacon, and I feel like I'm the only person I know. So this is gonna be interesting. Maybe I'm gonna like bacon now. Maybe I'm gonna like bacon now, you never know. Alright, so now we're just gonna saute those onions. Oh yeah, and we're using red onions in this recipe. We're gonna add some vegetable broth to that. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah. Woo! And then you're gonna stir it up.
Dice half of a tomato and put it in your pan. And let that just saute a bit.
Mix it up with a spoon.
Yum, yum.
So you're just gonna keep stirring just so you make sure that nothing burns on here. So you're just gonna keep mixing it up. And they're almost done. You wanna wait until your onions start to brown. That's really what you're looking for here. They're still pretty white, so. You can see them start to turn more clear, I should say, rather than brown. You definitely don't want them to burn.
So, this is firm tofu. Any brand is fine. I found so far I haven't had a problem, and I've been using a bunch of different brands. So, firm tofu, this is your egg, and we're gonna crumble it up and start the scramble. Get into this action, Jess. So look, it's like you're a kid again, because you get to like just crumble it up, and
oh yeah,
it looks like a little scramble. Don't worry, because I know you people are like, oh, that's white eggs. My eggs never look that white. I got something for that. See, this is why I was telling you it's important to wash your hands, because it gets real handsy. Like, you literally are in it. You are in it.
You are in it to win it.
You're in it to win it. To just scramble it as much as you can. You don't want any of those particles. And be very careful. I know I'm like touching this, but the pan is very hot. So be very careful when you do this. Don't be like me. Be better than me.
So then you're just gonna start mixing it all up.
And up next is season galore. I'm gonna get some seasonings in this, girl.
Yeah.
So tofu, we're gonna keep this in here for about 10 minutes, but tofu doesn't really need that long to cook. You know, people eat tofu right from the package. The reason why I started this way is just so it's cooked evenly, and I promise you it's the best damn tofu scramble you're ever gonna have. I'm gonna start in with some seasonings.
Oh yeah, V is for vegan.
V is for vegan. So this is my secret weapon, not chicken cubes. You can get chicken cubes similar to it at any grocery store. We have a grocery store here in New England called Wegmans. I got this one at Wegmans. There are vegetable bouillon cubes also at like Stop and Shops and stuff, I've noticed. So definitely put this in your pantry and you will not regret it. It is a lifesaver. So I'm gonna put 2/3 of the bouillon cube in here. I'm not gonna put the whole thing because I don't want it to get too salty, and a lot of the powders we're about to use has salt in it.
So is a bouillon cube, how would you describe it? Just a block of spices?
It would, yeah, like a block of spice, like condensed spices.
Okay.
And
That's
I noticed,
new to me.
Yeah. So in our Caribbean culture, we have something called Maggi cubes. So Maggi's like this like a really popular brand, and they make like chicken bouillon and beef bouillon, and you put in like everything. This is vegetable bouillon. It's vegan, and it really helps your dishes. And it just dissolves. Just
mix it in there.
Just mix it in there. Okay. Now that that's all in, onion powder. Tablespoon.
Tablespoon of onion powder.
Garlic powder. Tablespoon.
Tablespoon.
Nutritional yeast. Tablespoon.
Guys, nutritional yeast is an absolute lifesaver. If you don't know, or if you've never had it before, this is a must-have item in your pantry.
Your pantry, your kitchen, wherever you want it. That's
Has a nice cheesy flavor to it.
Yep, absolutely. So, you want to know what makes your tofu scramble that nice yellow? Either curry or turmeric powder.
So the next ingredient we're going to use in this is one of my favorites, a newly discovered favorite called turmeric. So turmeric powder, I'm just going to sprinkle some on here. You're going to do a tablespoon of this. And there are so many benefits to turmeric powder. So there is a molecule that's in turmeric called curcumin, and that molecule is what will turn anything that you add to it yellow. So that's what really gives all of the health benefits, is the curcumin molecule. So this is going to help with anti-inflammatory, it's going to help with bloating, stomach pains, headaches. There are so many health benefits. So we're just going to mix this up here. Not to mention, it is used in a ton of Indian dishes, where in India, 40% of the vegan population lives, believe it or not. Just a little fun fact.
Paprika.
1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon. Seasonings here, darling. Seasonings. Clove powder. You can get this at your supermarket. Teaspoon. Okay, not tablespoon. Teaspoon.
So this is gonna be the one spice we use that's just going to be a teaspoon rather than a tablespoon.
Yeah, because the flavor is really strong and I don't want you guys messing up your dish like, Corey and Jess told me this is how I'm supposed to do it and it tastes so strong. Now I'm adding black pepper, just grinding some. Tablespoon. Bam. Look at that color. Zoom in on that. So it's like coming together and we are getting that color that we want. Some spinach to this. For my alkaline vegans out there, you guys can use kale. But yeah, I love greens, I love spinach. Sorry, ain't sorry.
I wish you guys could smell this right now. It literally smells heavenly. All right, and next is almond milk.
1/2 cup. And the brand is 365. It's the Whole Foods brand, the affordable brand, okay? That's gonna keep it nice and creamy. Obviously this is optional, but we're gonna put a teaspoon of cayenne pepper in this. I love cayenne, it's so good for you. Just like hates spice.
Yeah, did you hear my snap? I was like, stop.
It's like, stop.
It's enough. If it was up to me, it'd probably be a 1/2 teaspoon, but we're gonna do a teaspoon in here and I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that I don't die. That looks so delicious.
So I'm just gonna add 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce.
What type of tomato sauce is that? Classico. Tomato and basil.
Tomato and basil. It's vegan. I love it. I think because the mason jar that it stays in, it stays pretty fresh, and I honestly don't use any other kind. So remember when I said 2/3 of the bouillon cube? Put the whole thing in there.
It's not going to be too overpowering?
No, it's not. I can feel it. And honestly, this is about done.
And there we have it, tofu scramble.
Oh,
and then we are cutting some avocado and we're gonna slice it up and put it with our scramble next to it. Just as like a little side because me and Corey are obsessed. Literally, Corey, how obsessed are you?
On a scale of 1 to obsessed. Obsessed.
Beyond any measure. So we added the avocado, we added a little more black pepper on top of that avocado. And then me and Corey just added some sourdough bread with some... Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is?
Yeah, it's olive oil. YouTube. It's olive oil.
Oh man.
So, this is the thing. I cook with olive oil, avocado oil, whatever oil I can get my paws on. And she does not.
I'm not like a big oil person. I usually like to cook like oil-free meals and stuff like that. Personally, I just like to try to have my meals a little bit lower fat. And I don't really love what's behind oil, stuff like that. So yeah.
Will you do a video on why you don't eat oil?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely plan on doing that on this channel for all of you who also like to eat oil free. And if you don't know why I don't like it, I will make a video about that for sure. But that being said, for those of you that love oil, we have some sourdough with olive oil, tofu scramble with avocado on top and garnish of parsley, and then our vegan bacon. So let's sit down and eat. Okay, and now we eat. Bon appetit. Wow.
That tastes so good.
What's your favorite part?
Oh my gosh. It's the umami flavor, I feel like, that I'm getting from the tofu scramble. And I'm really not missing a thing.
I love the onions. I think they're done perfectly. The mix with the tomato sauce, the turmeric.
You get some of this avocado. Oh my gosh. It's so good.
It really is. This is actually my first time ever having a tofu scramble. Corey's had it before. I've never had it, and this honestly is so delicious. Like, I could have this every single morning.
It's so good. I love the fresh black pepper in it.
And I love it with the avocado. Highly recommend adding the avocado.
Yes, it's so amazing.
Now
let's
let's
try
try
this
the
bacon. We had like the same thought at the same time.
We just
So-
can't get enough.
It smells like hickory.
It smells like barbecue
Yeah.
sauce.
So
I have to say, on its own, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but mixed in with the scramble, I feel like it's really not that bad. I definitely don't think it's the greatest thing I've ever had.
What I liked about bacon when I did eat it was that crispiness, and you don't get it from this. And you might say it's like a cooking thing, like how long did you cook it for? But
It's a total different texture.
it's a completely different texture. It tastes very soft. I almost feel like I'm eating barbecued corn. Like, I don't feel like I'm eating bacon.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird.
Well, definitely didn't make me start liking bacon, that's for sure.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I do think that on this channel we will be trying some candied like bacons and like different types of bacons, with whether it's coconut or yucca. So maybe we can get Jess to be a fan then.
Yeah.
This is not it.
I think our channel is going to be a lot of trial and error and kind of figuring stuff out for you guys, letting you guys know so that you don't have to spend your money on some of these products.
Yeah.
And we'll tell you what the best options are in certain things. It's just fun. It's literally when you're vegan, I think one of my favorite parts of being vegan is just being able to go to the grocery store and have like a big adventure. Like, some people think that reading labels is like a big like issue and time consuming and stuff. I genuinely love going to the grocery store now, and I used to hate it because like it just wasn't fun. But now I genuinely can say I have so much fun at the grocery store. I love reading labels. I love just knowing what I'm eating. That's my favorite part of it in general.
Me too.
So,
Do you think it's spicy at all?
I do think it's a little bit spicy, but I think the one teaspoon of the cayenne was fine. For someone that literally does not like spices at all, like spicy things whatsoever. So I think one teaspoon is fine. I don't think she made a mistake with that.
That sourdough bread is really good too.
It really is. Yeah, most of the time sourdough bread is vegan. But obviously you still have to read the labels because some do contain milk or egg in it. Some people are like, well, can't you have any bread? No, a lot of breads have honey, milk, egg. You never really know. So just make sure to read the labels. But we got this bread at Stop and Shop, and it's really good.
Yeah, they have this little section for artisan bread, and did I say that right? Artisan?
I think it's
Is it artisan?
you know what? I never knew how to say that word, and I'm so glad that you're on the same boat because I don't know.
Tell us how do we say it?
Yeah, if you guys know the spelling and like how to pronounce it.
I know how to spell it. I just I just don't know how to pronounce it.
I definitely didn't mean to say spell.
But seriously guys, thank you so much for watching our channel. We had such a fun time filming this video. It's so good. We will never lie to you. I promise. Even if it's something I cook or something she cooks, like I'll be like,
even if it takes us hours to make and it comes out absolutely terrible, you will never see us tweak it. We're just gonna look at each other,
we're just
probably
gonna look
laugh
at each other and laugh,
like
and
it
be
happens.
Like, let's make
Nobody's
popsicles.
perfect.
Let's
No
make
one's
cereal. Like we'll probably figure something else out for you guys. We will never make something that we don't like.
Right. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in our next one. Bye.
Bye.